What makes me happy? When the studio's doing lots of nice projects and I know that everyone's happy and safe. I don't like... happiness for me is having no problems. I can be anywhere in the world. As long as I don't have any problems, I'm happy. I don't like problems. I do everything against having any issues in my life. That I like happiness. So I work on it a great deal. For me, nothing makes me more happy than just being at home and hanging out with my wife and new son. So that's a newfound happiness. I think the future for me is I've been on a long journey in design for 18 years now, 19, where I've been living all over the world, working in different parts, from Taiwan to Brussels, to Hong Kong, to China, to Shanghai, to Guangzhou, all over the world. And I think the future now, what has happened is that it's become very global for me now. So whereas at one time I would say maybe I'll want to live in Italy or maybe I'll want to live in Hong Kong, now I have to accept that I live all over the world. So some months I spend in Europe, some months I spend in China. My head office is in China, so I hope to keep developing the studio there, but I enjoy living and traveling, so the future for me has been in a constant state of rotation. Working with Trussardi has been a very wonderful experience because when I started design, I think design, I always loved traditional design, sort of Baroque and Rococo and all of these amazing original, these things that we see around us in Milan. And then my interest in design became more to do with what I saw around me in Italy or in London. And I always dreamt that one day, I always thought if fashion and design came together in the correct way, it would be a really important thing, because fashion is a far bigger industry than design. But over the last 10 years, design has grown so much that it's become very important. And I think to combine it with fashion, which can help communicate it to a new audience, means that the design industry, if the design is good, will become even more important. Because maybe in China, it's very hard for a lot of European brands to sell their furniture, because no one knows the history, no one knows the respect behind the brand. But the good thing is, in China, people understand the fashion brands,